Hey, this is Digital Dave with another cryptocurrency and blockchain update. So I'm here on this really amazing island called Koh Samui, which has the best green screen effect you'll ever see in your entire life. So hyper realistic. Pretty amazing, huh? No, I really am on this island. It's a cool place. Now, I'm getting some messages and some mail, people saying, well, I'm coming to Thailand soon. I'm like, well, come on over, come to Thailand anytime you want, as long as they allow travelers here. Right now, they're not letting any travelers come here right now, international travelers. So it's basically all, within Thailand travel. So maybe Q4, it'll be opened up. So if you guys want to come to Thailand, check it out. It's a really amazing country. I lived up in Chiang Mai. If you go to Chiang Mai, you're probably going to love the culture there. It's really cool. The people are just so friendly there. So friendly. You can be like, now I know why Digital Dave lived there for 7.5 years. Now I know why. You come here though, you can now I know why DD's here on this island, because this has the most beautiful beaches ever. I mean, really, it's hard to beat these beaches here. It really is. So either way, Thailand as a whole is a great country. Really is a beautiful country. So that's why I've been here for a long time. Crazy for Crypto's party, 2021 is the date. People were asking me what month, and this is the first time I revealed this. It's probably, no, I can't say probably, tentatively May or June next year. Okay, I've already been talking with owners of venues, managers of these locations of these venues, and some already negotiations and seeing where this place is going to be. I have no idea, but I am talking with some places, and there's a really cool place here, unbelievable place that I've got in mind, but nothing's in stone. The dates are not in stone, the venues are not in stone, so just take that with a grain of salt. But it's looked like it might be in that range, so just kind of keep that in mind, because people are already looking at tickets. Some people are saying, I want to come, around Christmas. Whatever, come whenever you want to. Come when you can, you'll like it. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Okay, how do you get to the party? People say, how can I attend your party? All you have to be is you just have to be a Crazy for Crypto's Patreon member. So to join, go to patreon.com/crazy4cryptos. Crazy and the number 4 cryptos. So right here, check it out, become a member. By the way, I am going to limit my membership. So I don't want to have the community too big in there. So there is a point where I'm going to put a cap on it. I don't know exactly where the cap's going to be. But I would say, hop in there and start sucking up that value. I've got a lot of stuff in there. I do a lot of writing. I've got so much content in there. I've probably got about 200,000 words of content in there, so probably like 2 novels in there. Now, don't let that intimidate you, because I got everything in bite-sized chunks. And when you join, you just start at the latest post and work your way backwards. People find that the easiest way to devour the content. And in members, there are existing members, new members. You're allowed to message me in there, and I reply to every single message that I get in there. Now, I had a couple of messages. This kind of bothers me though. A few people asked me a couple of questions and I didn't respond. I was going to respond later, and I just lost track of it. I apologize if you did send a message through Patreon and I just never responded. It just means I lost it. Just resend it again, because I respond to every single message in there, and I welcome questions. So I welcome your questions, because this is a very confusing space. It's a new space. There's growing pains. And I'm just trying, my purpose on this earth, at least right now, is to help promote and help evolve blockchain. So this is the most exciting change in human history ever. It's changing everything, the way we spend money, the way we communicate. It's going to eliminate unnecessary bureaucrats. I'll leave it at that. It's making everything better. Now, this is not an easy road. This is a rocky road. But anything that's worthwhile doing is not going to be easy. If it was easy, we wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't be doing it. I'd be doing something else. You want the challenge. We're getting the challenges. We get these FUD things coming out, these fake articles about chainlink, for example, and this government's going to ban this and that. Well, now that's flipping now, though. It's flipping in our favor. So we're seeing a lot of positivity about banks going to have custody services for crypto. My thoughts on that is that these banks are we got to keep up or we're going to die. So they're going to wither if they don't have some kind of solutions for cryptos. Now, is this a good or bad thing? It depends how you look at it. Some people say, well, it's bad because they're going to rehypothecate cryptos. I look at it as good because they see the threat that cryptos have for banks. Because we don't need banks anymore. Right now, we don't need banks. Why have a bank? You know, a digital bank, sure, like the Revolut app. Okay, that's a digital bank. That's cool. These brick and mortar dinosaurs, they're going to be museums in 5 or 10 years. Okay, so if you're in the banking industry, just look into crypto. Don't poo-poo it, because I know this. I've talked to bankers before, and they're really confused about it, or they just don't want to learn about it, and they're fearful of it. But just you have to evolve, and banks are evolving now with their custodial solutions now for cryptocurrencies. So this is actually a good thing. Baby steps. We got to take these baby steps. So where am I going with this now? Okay, so I was on a client call earlier, and his client says, how do you choose your cryptos? How do you choose your own portfolio? And okay, for the first time ever, I'm going to tell you my criteria. So, and these meet a few things. It has to have some age to it. And what I'm seeing now is I'm getting a lot of mail, a lot of messages, people saying, well, what do you think about this coin? And, you know, these are almost always new projects that have just been around for 6 months or 8 months or something. And what happens is these YouTubers will talk about a project, and it'll pump up in price, gets everybody excited, and then it collapses down. And then that project probably never to be heard of again. I've been in this space since early 17. I've seen this happen for more than 3 years. It's starting to happen more and more because we are entering this really great golden bull market, and things are just, we're going to see more scams, we're going to see more hype. I like a project that has some age to it, but that's a project that has continuous development to it. So for example, Digibyte, 6.5-year-old project. Oh, that's old. Somebody said in one of my YouTube videos, I talked about 3 penny coins that could go to $1. I mentioned Digibyte and Zilliqa and Cardano. Oh, those are old projects. You need the new updated ones. Well, what you need to know is you want a project that has some maturity to it. And for example, Digibyte is a very, very mature project, but they're continually working on it, continuously working on it. So it's not an idle project. I mean, there's a coin I got in my mind, I won't say it, but it's in the top 10. It's just, I don't even know why it's there. No, you're gonna think something else too. Anyways, there's a coin, anyways, I don't want to divide the community, but I'm just saying there are some coins in the top 10, top 20. I'm like, why is it even there? So, because they just stopped working on it. So, yeah, you want to have a project that has some age to it, but that they're always working on it. And that goes for Digibyte, that goes for Cardano. That goes for Zilliqa. Zilliqa is maybe a little bit, definitely newer than Digibyte. Maybe Zilliqa and Cardano has about the same age. Maybe 3 years for Zilliqa, maybe 2. I'm not quite sure. I'll say about 3 years for Zilliqa. And so Cardano coming out with all these new upgrades. Theta's got some age to it now. And Tezos, another coin in my top 10, has got some age to it. Now the other criteria is having a big community. Let's go back to Digibyte. Digibyte has the most rabid community ever. Maybe there's a Dogecoin that has they have a big community too. You got XRP, a big community. But Digibyte's up there with having a big community. And let's see, you also want to get a project that has obviously has a use case. Now these projects that some of these people are promoting, they say, oh, it has a use case, it's going to do this, it's going to save you on electricity, on your electric bill and all that. Yeah, is it going to work? Is it going to be around? You know, I don't know. There's a lot of over-promising and under-delivering what I'm seeing with these projects. And what I like about most of my picks is they under-promise and over-deliver. Most of my picks do that. So, so you got that, you got the community, you got the age, you got the use case, you got the backing. Look at Theta token. Look at the backing. Samsung, big backing. Sony. Google Cloud is now staking 5 million Theta tokens now. Now Google has interest in Theta. They want the project to succeed. Do you want Google on your team? I do. Sure I do. Anybody does, right? Theta's going to be a monster. And they've got, there's so many things going on with Theta too, but you got to look at the backing. You got to look at the partnerships. Theta is partnered with SpaceX, NASA, Google Cloud, like I said. Sony and Samsung are obviously, you know, they're partners, they're backing partners. Theta has partnered with MGM. So now on theta.tv, you'll be able to watch classic MGM movies. So the Theta TV is turning into a hub. It's not just going to be like a Twitch.tv competitor with esports, which is their main thing. Esports is huge. Fastest growing spectator sport in the world, esports. But also Theta TV is turning into a hub to watch movies, watch esports, watch SpaceX and NASA launches, spacewalks, World Poker Tour, and much, much more to come. And that the Theta Guardian node, where you need 10,000 Theta to run a node. That mesh is huge. I looked at one of my members sent me the website, and I'll put it in the description below. But it showed the network of the Theta Guardian network. The nodes, huge. It's just, I was like, whoa! I couldn't believe the whole mesh of the Theta network. Incredible. So thanks to whoever sent that to me. I forgot the member, but thank you. And so you look at the use case. All these other cryptos I have obviously have a big use case. Chainlink, wow! What an awesome project that is. All right. So one of my YouTube videos, it might have been my last one. I can't remember. Somebody said, he says, Dave, your coin picks are a C-, but I'm giving you an A+ for your life philosophy. I'm like, all right, that's a way to politely troll someone, so I can sense what's going on. But now I bought Chainlink at 35 cents, and now it's $8 for clean math. I mean, was that a bad coin pick? It's my #1 holding. Was that bad? What about Zilliqa and Digibyte and all these others that went up just 3x alone this year, or just over the past few months? So yeah, my coin picks are actually doing really well. And now when I got in a Chainlink at 35 cents, and I've been recommending it since it was $2 plus. Now it's still 4x from that $2 when I started talking about it. So I think that's a pretty good pick. Now, DeFi. DeFi is obviously a big thing. People are talking about DeFi. If you want the shortcut to invest in DeFi, buy Ethereum. If you want an even better shortcut to DeFi, buy Chainlink. All these projects are going to be using Ethereum and Chainlink. But remember this though, that Ethereum needs Chainlink. Chainlink doesn't need Ethereum. So I like Chainlink better. That's why it's my #1. All these projects can be using Chainlink, essentially all of them. So keep that in mind. So also look at my criteria as I look at how undervalued a project is. Okay, let's look at Cardano. Super undervalued. It's all-time high for clean math, $1.30. It's 13 cents at the time of this video. It's 10 times less than its all-time high. Is that undervalued? Absolutely it is. Look at Zilliqa, 2 cents, all-time high, 23 cents, 10 times less than its all-time value. Is that undervalued? Absolutely. Look at Digibyte, all-time high, 14 cents, 2 cents now, 7 times less than its all-time value. Is that undervalued? Absolutely it is. Look at Ethereum, all-time high, $1,400, current price, $280. That is about 5 times less than its all-time value, all-time high. Is that undervalued? Absolutely it is. So it has to go up 5 times just to reach its all-time high. Ethereum is going to be, in my investment opinion, it's going to be a $10,000 coin. Theta is going to be a $20 coin. Some argue it's going to be a lot higher than $20. And I'll welcome that. But Theta is going to go a lot higher, I believe. I believe it will. If you want to stake Theta, you need 10,000 of them. You can run a Guardian node. You can earn T-Fuel. I believe that T-Fuel is going to go to a 20-to-1 ratio with Theta. So these penny T-Fuel coins that we're accumulating right now, if you're staking Theta, look at it as we're earning dollar bills right now. They're seeds to dollar bills. That's the way I look at it. By the way, if you want to stake Theta, in my Patreon, we found a shortcut to running a Guardian node. Instead of having a dedicated computer and using your power and your data and wear and tear on your machine, we found we actually have a pool that we've created. So if you become a member, you can get the details on that. Now this is actually a separate entity that I'm using, so you would pay a little bit of money to join this node, but you pay it one time and it just saves you money down the road. So check that out in the Patreon. There's so much stuff in there. It's in bite-sized information, so it's easy to digest. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer all the questions within Patreon. Happy to help out. So yeah, so there's my criteria. Okay, you got undervalued, you got a big community, you got a big backing, you got partnerships, you got a use case, you got age. That's the DD way to make a lot of money with cryptocurrencies. Just be careful of these shiny objects that are they're coming out every month. There's a new flavor of the month that people are always talking about. Just be careful of that. So, okay, this is it. I'm going to end this video real quick. I did it, my last video, I did it in the pool over here. And in the comments I said, comment, what do you think about me doing a video in the swimming pool? And one commenter cracked me up. One commenter said, I like you doing it in the pool, but put some clothes on. And I thought that was so funny. That's just, I love that. That was great. So I don't know how I can do a video in the swimming pool with clothes on though. I think that'd be kind of weird. What do you think about that? Is that weird or is that normal? I don't know. Anyways, also put in the comments below, what do you think about how I pick coins? What do you think about anything else? Whatever is on your mind, put it in the comments. I appreciate it. This is DD. I'll see you in the next video.